As most of y'all should know by now, but just in case y'all have not known, but PlayStation, aka Sony, is trying will in 2028 of January of 2028, they will be removing anything disc related. Anything disc related will have set off a save physical gamings. And that has been trending for a little bit while. Everyone's been talking about it. Y'all know I don't really follow trends, but I have to give my little two piece, don't I? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Um, Not just save games, man. Save physical media in general, man. I don't know what we talking about, just games, physical media in general. I think we've gone, and I think in this generation we've gone too far with allowing streaming services to be the end all be all for everything that we watch and learn and stuff like that. That's not good. That's not good because what Sony doing right now is kind of what every other promotion wants to do. Every company wants to do this, but they are afraid to do it because of the backlash and they feel like they're going to lose a lot of money. So Sony's doing it first. And if y'all didn't know, companies follow trends, they follow competition. Sony is a major production. This production, a media, it's a massive. So when Sony does it, that means Xbox and Microsoft's going to do it, and eventually Nintendo and them's going to do it because they're trying to keep up with their competition. And everyone's like, and some people, I know a lot of y'all gonna think, oh, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Yes, they will. For competition wise, yes, they will. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, Sony was the ones that's talking about you can do PlayStation forever. You can have it shared with friends and all this other stuff or whatever, right? But now, since Sony's starting um the whole entire getting rid of physical media, all that's gonna do for the rest of them, they're gonna follow trends. And when they follow the trends, it's gonna be a matter of time before literally everyone's gonna be doing it. Everyone's gonna end up doing it, which is gonna be bad for literally everybody. For me, for me, I already knew I had some issues with what was going on in the first place because it didn't. I didn't like a lot of the stuff that was happening on the new game system. Anyway, the fact that they were trying to sell, the fact that they are selling PlayStation 5s digital, and I'm like, how can you sell a game system that's digital? They're like, oh, you can just download. I'm like, no, 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 no. So now that the fact that they're pushing this no more physical disc for players, and then they're also going to be trying to push out the PlayStation 6. That's all bad, people. That's all freaking bad. Gotta keep physical media in general. But let me tell you, let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick. And this is the brawl of everything, though. Let me show you this real quick. I know there's a lot of people that's excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, but look at the price for Grand Theft Auto 6. $79.99 for the standard edition, people. That's about $85 with taxes. $9.99 for the ultimate edition. That's about 105 or so, maybe 110 for the ultimate edition that people are still waiting for it to come out. And people are gonna eat that up. People are gonna go out, they're gonna buy it, they already pre-order it and stuff like that. I said, why would you do that to yourself? That is gas money, that is a light bill. That is you can save that money and go on a vacation, people. You gotta buy physical. You have to buy physical. This right here, that's physical right there, folks. This ain't no something that can just get rid of. That's physical. That is a physical game. You cannot get rid of that physical game. This is a physical game. You cannot get rid of a physical game, people. You cannot get rid of it. They cannot get rid of something that is great. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. I'm gonna show you another one in a minute. Hold on. But not just games itself, but media, physical media, right there. Yes, this is about $9.99. This is $9.99 at Vintage Stock. Vintage Stock was $9.99. This is the complete season one edition of Rookie Blue. Rookie Blue right here. Physical media. Got to keep that around. Now I know it's kind of hard nowadays because I know a lot of people we use Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music and stuff to listen to music and stuff. And a lot of people are moving away from CDs and stuff, but gotta bring those back, man. If I had a CD player in my car, I would definitely be listening to more CDs. I'll be having more CDs than anything. But I don't have it in my car, so I have to Bluetooth my stuff. But it is, I'm not tripping about that. I'm definitely not tripping about that. But we got to keep physical media alive. All three of those that just saw the games and the DVD, physical media. I have about over 100 or so plus I probably have like 200 or something plus DVDs at the house right now. And I'm going to go back to start buying them more because how many times have you logged in to Netflix or Hulu or Disney or whatever you watch your stuff at? How many times you logged in there and they was telling you, "Oh yeah, this is your last chance of watching this. We're gonna take this off of the streaming services." Why are you gonna take something off of streaming services when everyone's watching it? Wasn't a couple years ago Netflix decided to drop The Office, and a lot of people dropped their Netflix stuff because that's all they was watching was The Office, and then they had to go and get they had to go somewhere else to watch. I think the Peacock now. They had to go to Peacock just to watch The Office because that's what they're comfortable with. And then now all these streaming services are starting to add ads to their things. It is so hard to watch a full show or something without ads just popping up. I was like, dude, I said, what's the point of having these streaming services if we all get ads? What's the point? What's literally the point nowadays? What's the point? That's something we were trying to get away from with cable, because you'll watch a show on cable and then they do their commercial break and then they come back to the show. Now these streaming services where we was getting away from the ads, now they're adding ads and they're telling you, oh, you can get rid of ads, just pay like $29.99. Eventually you add up all your streaming services and prices and costs, bro, that's cable. That is cable. We are losing the battle. We are losing the battle, people. We are losing it. And it's going to get worse. So I push back. Save physical media, not just save games, save physical media in general. We need to get back to that. We need to get back to buying DVD. We need to get back to buying DVDs and physical game systems, because once Sony pushes this hardcore in 2028 in January, follow suit, both Xbox and Nintendo will be following suit at some point. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. They've done it before. One of them do something crazy, they like, we're not doing that. And then next you know it, we're gonna do the same things. Y'all do realize that whenever time they come out with brand new games, now the new pricing is $79.99. I don't know how old some of y'all is, but back in the day, for a brand new game, $39.99. And then it went up to $49.99. And then I was throwing a fit off of $59.99. I said, why am I spending $59.99 for a brand new video game that I might not finish or play after 6 months or something? Nowadays, $79.99, boy, you must be sick and crazy out your mind. I think I'm about to pay that much for a game to play that I might not even finish and don't have time to play in the first place. We're losing the battle. And I know there's a lot of people that don't care and they're going to continue buying the stream. I mean, you do what you want to do, but don't get upset the next time you go into a store or something, you're looking for something and you can't find it because it's no longer there, or you're getting on your game system and you realize they remove some of the games that you do play in your library. They're removing your DLCs. They're telling you have to actively buy stuff. When the servers and stuff goes down and you can no longer play your games because they require the service to be added, that's how you know it's been bad. That's just my personal opinion, though. Save physical media, not just games, but all physical media. We need to go backwards, people. We need to go backwards. Don't go forward. We need to go backwards, because right now what we're doing, we're allowing these people and companies to continue to do whatever they want to when it comes to what we enjoy, from the streaming services to the gamings and stuff. Everyone's following suit, and eventually they're gonna start putting ads in video games, and we're gonna have to start paying for full amounts, people. It's gonna get bad. Push back against it, and hopefully in the future we can get back to how simple times was. That's just my personal opinion. You let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know. Those are my personal opinions. Let me know in the comment section what you're thinking. Push back, keep physical media alive. Like, comment, and subscribe, people. And I'll see y'all on the next one.